We have with us Steve Montgomery. Steve is a double category winner this year. He is a joint winner of the contemporary pop category and also a co-winner of the lyrics category. So welcome, Steve.
Thank you.
Really impressed with the lyrics to Jack Keegan's Pub. There's a story behind that, isn't there?
It's a fun song. One of my brothers, who was given a co-write, was telling me a story. He lives out in Western Queensland, and he'd come across some fellow out there who kept being thrown out of the local pub, and his solution to that problem was to buy the pub. And I just thought, there's a story in that, there's a song in that. And so I actually sent emails around to all my siblings and said, got any ideas for it? And the ones who came back with ideas got co-writes.
Yeah.
So basically the story was, it's meant to be a distant relative of ours. It was my maternal grandfather's brother's family, but I don't know any more than that.
Right.
So it was a real story, somewhere out in the west of Queensland.
Right.
Yeah, and then I was thinking, there's a songwriter named John Prine, who I'm a big fan of. He and Steve Goodman wrote a song that was meant to be the perfect country song. And there are elements that you have in the perfect country song. You've got to have fights and drunks and dogs and trucks and jail and mothers, and there's a whole a list of them.
Absolutely.
And so I tried to fit in as many of them as I could. So I got the dog in, I got a pub in, we got people in fights, and then they were all going to go to jail. So so it was a fun song.
Yeah, that's country music.
So and fun.
Yeah.
So.
And also on the contemporary pop side of things, which is a completely distant from country music, your song there, Santa, I Can Explain.
That's another fun song.
Yeah.
I have this theory that if you've got a good title, the song writes itself.
Well, they're both good titles.
Yeah, and that's what happened. So I had the title, and then it just fell into place. So a friend of mine who's based in Nashville took it and sort of fiddle with it and come up with the final product.
Good. Can you tell us a bit about the story behind that song?
There isn't one, really. Pure fiction.
Just a great title?
Just a title. And I thought...
Nothing behind it?
Nothing behind it, no.
So what does the singer sing in that case?
What I had in mind with it was sort of a Marilyn Monroe type character who was sort of husky voice and sort of a bit sassy, and so that's the role they have to fit into.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just words, really.
Just words.
Words. It's got a good rhythm.
Yes.
So it's got a I don't know, sort of swing to it. And, so it's not really a country song.
Okay. Now you're a fairly prolific songwriter. I was listening to all of the songs that you entered this year. How do you come up with so many?
I work with a mate of mine, and we get together probably once a week, and I have to have a song. So
you're on schedule.
Yeah. So that's what I aim for. But it takes I come along with a song, and which I've got to a stage where I think it's ready to do something with. So I've done the lyrics and I've done a melody and have the chords and have it worked out.
Yeah.
And then he tells me why it's all wrong. and so we sit down, and there's a fellow named Jack Evans, and I reckon he's one of the best guitarists in the country. And he started off as my guitar teacher, but we don't actually do any guitar teaching, so we just muck around with songs. And so every couple of weeks I have to have a new song, otherwise we've got nothing to do.
That's right. Well,
and so it drives me, and so I do it. And so sometimes the songs will take me years, but some of them you write in half an hour.
Yes.
And so, but I have a schedule that I try to work to, and so sometimes I achieve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So My
That's what
latest one's going to be a hit.
Sorry?
My latest one's going to be a hit.
Yeah, what's that one called?
It's called It's Just Not Cricket.
It's just not cricket.
Yeah,
I think I've heard that before.
You heard the expression.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is a song it's just full of cricket terminology.
Okay.
And it's play on words, and it's written on several levels, and
Right.
so yeah, it's a fun
Yeah,
song.
well, there's plenty of cricket terminology you can use.
Yeah, and I've got them all.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've arranged them in a way that there's a story to it. And,
Okay.
so.
All right.
Mhm.
So where does all this inspiration come from? Does it just pop into your head? Do you sit down with your guitar?
I look for titles. I spend my life observing. I watch people.
Right.
And listen to people, and and whenever I see
so
something,
you grab something out of the
I
air.
write it down.
It sounds good, and you just write around it.
It's never as simple as that. Well, if I've got a title, you just write around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it often, like Jack Keegan's Pub, that title didn't come up until I was. The name Jack I had because there was one of my dad's expressions that hydraulic Jack was a fellow who was a thief, who could lift anything. And so that was his expression for somebody who was a thief. So I thought, okay, and it was a song about a pub. So I thought, okay, well, my theory on writing, if I write a story song, you've got to have people, a place, and a problem. And so the people, I have to have the fellow who was buying the pub was one of the people, and then I had to have, well, how did he get to buy the pub? So there's got to be a problem that has to be solved by him buying the pub, and the place is the pub. So I had the name Hydraulic Jack.
Yes.
I don't know where I got the Keegan from. Keeg, maybe.
Keegan, Irish name.
Yeah.
Drink lots of
Yeah.
beer.
So it was about as deep as that. Yeah. So.
Great story.
Yeah.
It really is.
And there's characters in there, and some of those. One of my brothers gave me names of characters that he used to know. He used to live out in western New South Wales, and there were characters in the town and I've taken some of those names. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're real people, just placed in a different situation.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So you record some of your songs yourself, and you
reluctantly,
and you give some to other singers. How do you decide what to do?
The only reason I record anything is to get it out of my head. Because if I want somebody to record it, the only way they're going to know what I want is if I do it. Because no one else can get inside my head. So if I've got a melody, and phrasing is important to me. So I work out the phrasing, and I've just got this theory that words have their own internal rhythms, and so, but they're all in my head, and the only way I can get them out is if I record it.
Okay. So you've got a stack of demos, have you?
Yeah. But I can't sing, so and I've got no pretensions to sing.
Bob Dylan couldn't sing.
Nah.
Look at him.
Yeah. And I know too many guitarists to say that I can play the guitar.
Yeah.
But I can do enough to run out a melody and hopefully get close to being in tune.
Yeah.
And if I can get that far, then I can hand it to somebody who can actually put it in tune.
Yeah.
But the only reason I would record is to get it to a stage where somebody can do it
pick up on it.
I've got no ambitions to record.
Okay.
Like I had a song last year that started off, I can't sing, I can't dance, I can't sing, I can't do much of anything, but I can party.
Yes.
And that's my thing.
I do remember that one.
Yeah.
I do remember that one.
You know, I can't dance, I can't sing, can't play the guitar, can't do anything. But I can string words together.
Good. And you can win categories in the ASA.
Yeah.
So
That's all.
that's really great.
Yeah. So it's good fun to. Well, it's a bit of a challenge, really. To see how they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks very much for coming in, Steve. And the lyric sheet will be on the tables tonight.
I'm looking forward to that, to see how it works out.
The song will be performed in the contemporary pop category, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. Be good fun, I hope. Thanks very much. All right, thank you.
That's Steve Montgomery.
I've been having fun. I think I've messed it up again. I know I said that I'd be good. It's harder than I thought it would, but Santa, I can't explain. I've been a little bit naughty and a little bit nice, a little bit of fire and a little bit ice. Give me one more chance and I'll be sugar and spice. Santa, I can't explain. I don't know what I was thinking all those times that I was drinking. I promise I'll give up the champagne. You'll never catch me clowning, swimming naked in a fountain if you'll only let me explain. I've been a little bit naughty and a little bit nice, a little bit of fire and a little bit ice. Give me one more chance and I'll be sugar and spice. Santa, I can't explain. There'll be no more flirting when I know I should be working. Do I really have to share the blame? I'm not as naughty as the rest. I try to do my best, but Santa, I need to explain. I've been a little bit naughty and a little bit nice, a little bit of fire and a little bit ice. Give me one more chance and I'll be sugar and spice. Santa, I can't explain. Cross my heart and tell no lies. I was only there for the ride, and I swear it was the devil made me do it just one more time. I've been a little bit naughty and a little bit nice, a little bit of fire and a little bit ice. Give me one more chance and I'll be sugar and spice. Santa, I can't explain. Santa, what can I do? Santa, can you give me a clue? 'Cause Santa, I believe, Santa, I believe.